Let's go. I just need that. Alright. Okay. Hello, welcome everybody. So, yep, we're doing that. We're continuing with the bits working on. I'm just sorting some things out on my side. That's good. Pull that up. Okay, so I've got a chat there. I've got you bastards over there. Wonderful. Just need to tell the others that here. Oh gosh, what did I put there? And why does that come over to desktop one? Well, I hope you're all having a good day. And if you're catching this on a delay, then, well, welcome. Hope you enjoy the rest of what's going to be a video for you guys. If you're joining us now, welcome. I hope you have a good time. So, we've been working on a couple of changes recently. Just as always, been working on making the things as we go along. What we've got a lot of is these big open areas. You can see I've been working on some sort of the general maps around this round and about places. So what I want to do is actually fill them to have some meaningful interactions for you guys to interact with when they're. Hey Aro, how you doing, bud? Welcome on in. Hope you're having a good time. I'm still sort of setting myself up, so give me a moment, but I hope you're good. Oh, actually, while I got you here, if you have any or anyone else who's here or catches me later, if you have any idea on how I can get a camera that I can put into multiple places, I'd love to know, because I have a camera which I use for TikTok. So my TikTok camera I've got set up and it sort of gets with my background, but I'd like to have that on sort of Twitch and YouTube as well. So I just think it would be better. I prefer, because I'm very, when I do talk, and especially when I go to my rants and stuff, I'm very animated with my hands. It'd be good to be able to express myself a bit better than you just looking at what's a blank map. But either way, I hope the music's not too loud. I'm trying something new this week. I've created a new setup on my machine. I've got a new desktop setup purely for my coding environment, just to help tidy things up my side. Thanks for the likes on TikTok as well, everybody over there. But yeah, so I've been working on a couple of changes. We actually have two maps here, or three maps, created by a collaborator. So one of the guys in our group, in our stream, he's actually been working on most of the sprites, if not all. I think all the sprites, all the crystal sprites are created by him, and a ton of other sprites. So you'll see the ones for, like, I have actually created a custom. He created a custom sprite which we're going to be using for the mother battle, and so on. And he's been working on a couple of maps around various locations, and this is one of them. So we had this massive gap, which we wanted to sort of do something with. I'm just tidying up some of the gaps in the middle, between sort of verdant turf and sort of areas below it. So what we've tried to do is fill that out. So let me just do this. I'm gonna be able to actually have the maps correctly. There's these sort of weird darkness tiles which often get misplaced. So while I notice them, it's good to fill them in and bring everything up to correct position. Okay. So yes, so it was that button. Way up here we have Verdant Turf Town. If you're not aware, that comes across from here, and it's very much tied to getting your eggs, getting your breeding going. So we've sort of tried to expand it a bit more and give this life with this ranch style. There's no events yet. We're going to slowly fill them out, but you can sort of see where two of these areas are closed off. I think I can't remember what town it is. Back in Kanto, they have a similar sort of idea. There are some grass. We'll probably throw a mill tank and stuff here. We've got a couple of buildings, maybe, and a new sort of a second professor. Because I've always thought it weird that there's normally only one professor for the entire region, which doesn't make sense when the big area, realistically, there's got to be all sorts of research going on. So we got that, and possibly some cave we could use. And of course, that all links down to here, part of that open world style, making everything accessible. We've created this new sort of connection. In fact, with this now connected, we could probably remove all of these. These might be a bit gammy, especially traveling under it. Might cause a couple of issues, but look at all this new space we've got. So once you've got surf, you can now make your way around all these areas. Hey Jordan, how you been, bud? It's been a while. How have you been doing? I was thinking about you the other day because I've been having the urge to go back to Trials, the other game, which I will be doing soon. But actually, I'm going to be starting work on a third game, or fourth game technically. I've been learning Pokemon Essentials. I want to be play around with. But yeah, there we go. I'm good. How you been? Been really busy? Yeah, I know that feeling. I've been absolutely swamped, and it's only going to get worse. I've started a new project at work, so I didn't realise this was not sorted. Started a new project at work, so that's going to take up. That's taking up a lot of time. Been learning a new programming language for it. Been learning how to use Scala. And part of this job, I have to be in the office once every 2 weeks. Well, we do it once a month for 2 days. The office for me is literally the other side of the country. I'm on the south coast. I have to go pretty much to deep north, not far from Scotland. So, yeah. So, come next week, I'll be doing that for the first time. New job's going good. I say new job. Same job. I'm a consultant, so it's part of my thing is I work on different contracts and different projects. But no, it's still early on, still learning the language. We're getting into the things. It's a massive project. It's going to have a ton of work to it. So that's what I'm excited to do. But yeah, we got bank holiday on Monday, and I'll be spending bank holiday Monday traveling up to the other side of the country, which is going to be fun. Right, there we go. We fixed that. Now we can correctly travel around all the places we want to do. In fact, we can even do that. And you can go underneath it. Like that. Yeah. And then the players can I think we need to actually do that. We're going to close it off slightly, just so there's not a weird issue. Oh, wait. Might cause problems actually. No. Let's test that. I'm just travelling up to Newcastle. Where I live in England, I sort of live right on the south coast. So if England's like this weird shoe sort of thing, or more like kind of like a foot, I live down here and I got to travel up here, which is basically a nice 6-hour train, 6.5 hour train. I'm gonna have to do once a month. So I got to go up. Is you're gonna go up Monday, stay there Monday night, Tuesday night, I come home late Wednesday, which does mean my Wednesday streams are gonna disappear just because there isn't. I'm gonna be getting home late in the night, and I really can't be asked to. I really don't want to be dealing with there's bullshit of trying to do anything in the evening. Whoops, I accidentally changed desktop. So yeah, that's gonna be painful, annoying, fun, however we need to call it. But it's part of the contract. That's why they pay me. If I complain about it enough, maybe they'll pay me more. But I do complain a lot about traveling. Make them aware that it's something I don't like doing, so that when I do actually travel up, they really feel thankful for it. I'm sure it's very annoying, but I get paid either way. I'm playing one of these little trees. not really doing much exciting here at the moment. I do want to get these tidied up properly. So, what have you been up to? Anything big exciting going on for you? Any exciting news you want to share, or just standard sort of quiet time? We're doing secrets in this game. Always doing secrets in this game. The secrets aren't going to be as in depth as they are in Trials. I've realised I've got a dark top on and I've got a green top on, so I'm very much a floating head, aren't I? So there's less emphasis on secrets, like I guess would be a best way to put this. As much as we are still going to use them. It's more of just a general thing. So this is something I've been working on, which I've thrown together. I've called it Oldale Ruins. So once you get the bike, so basically where we're at now, you can come to this area, which is an expanded version of Route 103. And yeah, you come up to Rinshin Town. Actually, you go Rinshin Town up there and across. And you reach here, which is Oldale Ruins. Not really standard being the carriage. I can imagine. Well, I can't imagine. I've heard a lot of it from people I know who are carers. It's just knackering. Oh, new back to that. What are you doing? What artwork you getting? Well, if you got a design and you're happy to share, pop it in the Discord. Cool to see. That's awesome. Not that I'm personally, I'm not gonna get any tattoos myself, but it's quite cool. I think I need to. Oh, I need to fix that. They're meant to join up, but they're not, so I might have to remove that. But yes, this is Oldale Ruins. It's in the anime, not in the game default. So I'm sort of thinking of filling this out as a kind of. I'm thinking about tying this to Regigigas, because obviously we need to add Regigigas into the game. And I'm debating on either doing it here or in the same place, or where you do the original Braille sort of challenge. Don't know which one yet, but that's my thinking. One of those will be possibly to be the thing. Have I done that there? Need to do that. There we go. That's how we do the depth. And then that one needs to be like that. I'm slowly learning. See, my tiling is improving. I'm slowly learning how to get them going. I'm getting spinning scales. So getting two eagles fighting over a snake in the front of. Damn, that's not just a that's a massive piece of artwork. That sounds incredible. How many sessions you booked in for that then? I can imagine that's going to take a couple of times in the chair, or probably a bed at that point, laying on your front. Right. So yeah, I'm gonna start filling out this area. I'm thinking inside these, popping in some Pokemon. I might need to add some Pokemon because currently we've only got a few like Onyx. Might have actually Onyx. Oh, this is an idea. We could have Onyx and Crystal Onyx. We could have it like talking about the research of it. Going to be done hopefully 2 sessions. It's a progressing long one. Which means my normal and ADH safe fighting over balance, so snakes represents balance. That's really cool. I love the sort of meanings put into it as well. Right. I'll just have these wander around. 1, 2. X that way, 5, 2. That one a bit more vertical. But two sessions, that's impressive. Hopefully it comes out really well. I see someone I used to, I don't want to say friend because I barely knew them, but someone I did know when I was younger. She's gone into she's become a tattoo artist, and quite often I see her posting the work she does, and it's just incredible. Like, it's awesome seeing some of the stuff they put together. Bassist in my band when I used to play, he had down his arm, sort of like skin tearing off, and there being a guitar underneath it. It was absolutely awesome to. Well, I've always thought about getting one, but I'd want one on the chest, across the front. But one, I haven't got anything I'd really want tattooed on me, and since I thought of that, I've put on a load of weight, and yeah, I don't have the body. I don't have the body for it. I don't want to be showing it off when I haven't got like a body I'm happy with. So I'm probably just not going to ever get one. Going to get lining and start a black shade in first session and get grey and white in second. Oh, so it's just grayscale. I love grayscale ones. It seems so much better. I'm going to move that to there just so we have a better view of it. In fact, let's get rid of that rock. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the rock. Bit too penisy otherwise. Grayscale, it's so much harder to pull off for the artist, but done correctly, I think I just think it's incredible. Sign. Boom, 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 boom. You can tell when someone. I can always tell when it's a fresh map and somebody else has edited because it always opens an INC file. I don't want an INC file. I want a scripts.pori file. There we go. Map scripts. Oh, so I don't think I've ever spoken about the map scripts point. But map scripts is basically a way of sort of it highlights information that is loaded into the map on certain triggers. So everything else related to the object is related to the actual map itself. So you can do stuff like map on dive warp. So this is when you dive in, you want to do something. On resume, so when you unpause, return to field, similar one. Transitions when you're transitioning in, or load when the map loads. It can have actions happen. So we don't need any from this one. But you can often use that in a lot of maps. Use it for checking the state of the game. So, for example, Mirage Island, it needs to check, is that true? Okay, then we need to show the Mirage Island map instead. Same for Sky Pillar. It's like, have you beaten Elite Four? Okay, good. We can actually show Sky Pillar in the map. And it's what causes things to appear and disappear when loading in. Hey, Smokey the Fox, how you doing, bud? Welcome on in. Welcome to me coding. I've realised you can't actually see this. You can't see the code, can you? There you go. I think that's better for you. Let me zoom in. I thought I had it really nicely set up. Now it's not. Okay, you guys can now see this code somewhat. What starters we're going with this map? There's no. So this isn't a new map. This isn't a new game. This is just the old one. So this is. I'm not sure what wild Pokemon to add. You know, if I were to make a Pokemon game, I'd want to make a Mystery Dungeon game. Has Mystery Dungeon got decomp yet? I'm sure there is ROM hacking for it. What I love about old school games is there's a massive project on decompiling them all, turning them into their base code. They've done it with Pokemon Emerald. They're doing it with Fire Red. They've done it with Ocarina of Time. So modern Ocarina of Time mods are going to be insane. There is one for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. It has been decompiled. So, how does it look? Adventure lore code. It's still very early on. So it's not a lot that makes much sense, but Makuhita Dojo, init mode, awake, graphics, status, include, constants. Yeah, so you can actually make a Mystery Dungeon ROM hack. There's a lot of, it looks like you've got the tool, there probably isn't the tools that Emerald has. There is the code there. The ROM hacks for the bit basic so far, but it's definitely yeah, this is it. So it's making it accessible for a wider audience. I think makes the sort of renaissance of ROM hacking happen. And it's not been one to do. I've not played it, so I don't really know how it works. But I think it's still tile based. But I imagine looking at the for Emerald, it's sort of tile based. You get a lot of these things which drop set where you can like draw on everything. I wouldn't be surprised if that will come soon, especially now they got decompilation. They've got all the code. It's just they're trying to work out what's what. I love the Mystery Dungeon. Is it worth playing? Is Mystery Dungeon games worth playing? Because I haven't touched them yet. I'm looking for a game to play as well in the next couple of weeks because obviously I've got to travel a lot. It'd be good to have something to play on my Steam Deck. Oh, what Pokemon have been buffed so far? That's a good question. I think the Pokemon we've buffed so far are so Crystal Onyx is a buffed version of Onyx. We've buffed Cubone with its new ability. I did have a load of buffs, but I think we lost them. Like I made buffs to the Sword of Justices, but I think I've lost that. I think it's just the ones I've done the videos on. I'm going to be buffing Meganium tomorrow because that won the vote. Basically, that we could do it later. Actually, I've got a few ideas for that. Let me just do the sign, and we can start buffing some Pokemon if you want. If that's what you guys want to do tonight. My copy explores Sky's most prized possession. Second gen is going to be the best, in my opinion. Yeah, I'll have second gen. I'll have to look. How many? This is what, like 4 series of them. I would say it's always going back Red Rescue Team. This is worth playing. Yeah, so I've got. I have on my Steam Deck a load of. I got emulation capabilities, and on top of that, there's a great website. I definitely, if you like retro games, I would take a look at. It's called Retro Achievements. We're going to be doing more of it on this channel soon. But if you look at the videos I did on buffing Gen 2 gyms and fixing Gen 2 gyms, you might notice that I got achievements in them, and that's from this website called Retro Achievements. You put in, you play an old game, you play it through a retro arc, and it's like, oh, brilliant! Every time you do stuff, you get achievements, you get profile, which I think is kind of cool. Problem is, it pushes 100% completion. Some of those games are really hard. So, but you can have like specific subsets, so you can have like special versions of achievements. I know in my games I might set up achievements at one point. 4+ remake of the first gen on Switch. Oh, okay. Well, I won't be touching the remakes. I find remakes are more often than not quite soulless because they're just taking things and buff the graphics, but they don't take the graphics like styling into account. This big style of that is the original Halo. When that got remade, it was horrendous. It wasn't even like changes to the engine. They just upgraded the graphics, and they ruined all the charm of it. Onyx breeding research is new line in this pen. Scientists are trying to find out if Monte Crystal, Capital's Crystal, Pokemon can breed with their non-crystallized counterparts. There we go. Probably get on my homework. Oh, if you got, yeah, I'll pass on the side and just. I often quite like working with some gentle chat in the background. But what homework are you doing? I'm sure maybe we can help you. I've stored Mystery Dungeons. I've been hearing a lot of good things, and I think it's something that needs a nice new game, new update. None of this, yeah, no remakes. Just give us something new, fresh version of it. So yeah, Arrow, thanks for popping in. Well, if you finish your homework, pop back and we'll look at buffing some more Pokemon. Stevie, thank you very much for the follow. Hello there. How are you doing today, Stevie? Okay, so we're in the ranch, and I don't know how they're going to wiggle out. They're going to look weird moving, but you know we can work. Now I've worked out how to get right moving working, because I tested it with the Bidoof. That's pretty. Yeah, maths is easy. Well, I find maths easy, but yeah, they tend to give you massive problem sheets. So good luck with that. Okay, so it sounds like I need to play Mystery Dungeon then. I'll get it installed on my Steam Deck and I'll play it next Monday. Ishmael's Dungeon is why Piplup is super important to me. As a major character in that, then. My friend's other half loves penguins and Piplup and stuff. My wife's quite liked using Piplup lately in a in Pokemon cards. We play a lot of Pokemon cards, and I got a Piplup deck. Well, Empoleon deck. But Empoleon's only useful because Piplup has an incredible move, and so does Prinplup. And Empoleon's move lets it use its prior evolution moves. It's quite a solid Pokemon. And it pairs with Kyogre, which Kyogres are useless in that deck compared to it. I just want to say, I've not just put a woman in a cage. This is like, I'll probably change it before I get banned from the platform. I don't know how to demonstrate the 3rd gen since it used the camera a bit. I'll just skip that one then. They've normally got ways around it. Thank you very much for the friendship, Jordan. You absolute babe. Hope you're having a... I need to... And the ladybugs, look at that. Smashing it with the gifts. I have been talking, at least on my other channel, which I'm currently not streaming on. Thank you. Thank you again. Currently not streaming on. But Codamon, which I'm doing on TikTok and Twitch, YouTube and stuff. I'll be setting up some stuff for that. I'm glad I managed to make the sound quite short. Jordan, you boss. Thank you very much for that. Actually, guys, if you're interested, so I'm looking to do a couple of charity events. And I was thinking about setting up Pokemon Red as one of them. And it will be connected to TikTok. So you guys can do likes and gifts. And gifts, like, obviously they will be donated to charity, but they'll be able to affect the game. So if you're on the Discord, say ideas on what like the gifts could do. I'm thinking stuff like you could add paralyze or full heals or level up Pokemon, remove Pokemon. You can make random encounters happen. We'd love to give you a Galaxy, mate. Keep your money. I don't need it. I have a full-time job. This is why anything that comes into this channel will be donated to charity. We did just do. I'm waiting for the invoice to come through, but I recently worked at a charity beer festival. And we sponsored a barrel at this beer festival. And we donated all the money we've received from the Twitch and the TikTok from like gifts and stuff. That all got donated. So we raised 150 quid for charity. But yeah, no, don't give it to me. If you wanna then donate directly to charities, it would be better because then TikTok don't take their cut. But not saying that, I do appreciate it. Don't ever feel like you need to. It's always a nice little surprise. Any ideas on what we should put in this? I don't know what to call them. Pens, exhibits. Good Cobalion there. That would be really mean, wouldn't it? We could put like, I have an idea. Why don't we put in like a legendary? We can do Skull Greymon. Duskull, you mean? There is a Duskull doll. Haven't seen Pokemon Wheel in a bit. What's the Pokemon Wheel? What do you mean by that? I'm thinking, which might be funny, is we could throw like Dialga in here or Palkia. These are the ones I've got. I've got a lot of the legendaries. Oh, you mean the Digimon? Yes. I would need the sprite though. Digimon's Skull, Greymon, Pokemon's Gen 3 sprite. I would need a sprite for it and to be able to convert it. Oh my word, that's a big boy. I think what I might do, Shane, is I might have, because obviously the world of Hoenn is large, full of wonders, but there is massive areas of just like water, like where I've been making the world. There's all this water. And to give it a sprite skin over this one, we'll give it a custom sprite. But I'm thinking, no, we're talking about it. In fact, have I got my? Give me a second. Let me pull it open. To do what's it under? Pokemon Emerald VSG. I have my latest. Here it is. Yeah, nothing there's gonna cause me issues. That's the wrong. Where's OBS? There's OBS. Let me add a new window capture called photo. Nope, it's not doing it. Why? Transform. Why is it not showing? YouTube top. It doesn't like showing pictures. Make sure I've just had a lot to drink, but I will in a moment. Give me a second. We'll have to do display capture. We'll do a display capture. I'll move you guys out of the way for a moment. So this is the world map. Currently, slightly outdated world map. But Shane, what we're looking at is filling in all of these areas. Okay, I have filled in this area here. I don't know why it's not showing up. There's a few little areas and gaps I need to fill up. But you can see we filled up a lot of the western side of Hoenn, and we started working up here. This is going to be the desert bit, and all of this is going to be some new areas. But there's massive amounts of what's going to be empty ocean. Maybe what we could do is create an island just with Digimon on, like Digimon Island. Like a player goes there, and we're saying, "Oh, it's full of like great, like loads of great Pokemon here," and then it's just catch Digimon. I was gonna add pals into this game. Unfortunately, the artist who said they were gonna make me a load of pals has been useless, and I say useless. I can't really call him useless because he was doing it voluntarily out of goodness of his heart, but he never did it, so I wasn't able to make pals. And sort of because Power Wild has died down, I've less learned. Roaring Moon. So Roaring Moon is probably going to be here. This is Dinosaur Island. This is Jurassic Island. This is where I'm thinking about putting all of the paradoxes. So you can see there. Currently here you can get nothing. I've lost the encounter table here. What's the website here? This is not a website. This is an app called Pori Maps. Pori Maps, it allows you to take Emerald decomp, so that's Emerald broken down into all of its like code files, which you can see here. If I can find it in my side, so you can see what was here on the side, all the files. So in there, and then you've got all the maps, and then from that you can just pick the tiles, and you can draw things on. So if I wanted to make like mountains, something, yeah, you just draw them all in. Hey, AQ, how you doing, bud? What's your enjoying this stream? Theoretically, fix that issue. Theoretically, what we're trying to do is work on the ranch. So my artist has created some custom maps, which I've added into the main branch of our code. So you can see once you come to Verdanturf, in the latest version, you'll be able to come to this ranch. And here, you'll be able to come to here. And this is currently completely empty. What do I mean? Like a ranch, Pokemon ranch, where we have all of the, where you got the breeding. Not quite like a Safari Zone, because Safari Zone's still in this game. It's going to be expanded. Just more of a ranch, area with we've got a professor doing research on sort of how Pokemon breeding and stuff works. They work closely with the daycare center. So it's just sort of this big open area where we can introduce Pokemon like Bouffalant and Miltank. Breeding a wild Pokemon, yeah. So what I'm thinking of doing, I might actually, maybe I should do. Yeah, so we got this. Maybe what I'll do is pop in an entrance. Maybe instead of this cave, we'll do like what one are we using? I want is Petalburg. I don't want Petalburg. Hang on, what tile set is it I want? There's a certain tile set I want, but we could have this lead to a massive Rustboro is the one I want. We can have this lead to a big old this is somewhere later we'll be working on. Rustboro prefabs. Give me a second. I just want to save that, and we shall refresh. I've broken something. See that big lake? This big lake. Ditto 100%. Ditto, I wanted to tie with the Giovanni stuff. Looks like you can patch with grass. That would make male thimbles. Could do that. Oh, that's not worked. I want one violent sand in the middle of it. Of this lake. There you go. Will there be a Pokemon League after the gyms? So this isn't a brand new game. This is Pokemon Emerald. I'm just hacking it. I am working on a game which is purely like completely custom, but this is Emerald. So the idea of this is to So this is using the original 8 gyms, but we're expanding the game. Basically, with your ideas, it's less sense on it. Hang on, I've got to do something here. Jesus, if you're gonna have this 1x1 tile, I'm gonna add a man on it. There's gonna be, people are gonna be like, what the hell is this? We're gonna have a child. A youngster. Put this here. We're gonna make a new file called scripts.pori. Map scripts. That scripts. Jesus Island 1x1. And you can be you're just sitting here like message box. I'm Jesus Slice. And I approved this tile. Because why not? And maybe every time they talk to you, you're going to give them an item. I don't know. What do you want to give them? Something crap. Item. What's a crap item but somewhat usable? Maybe you'll give them a mushroom. Could be a bit dodgy. Yeah. Big mushroom. Infinite money at this point, but who really cares about money in this game? There you go. Random. I could set up a random item, but I need to write a random item script first, which I haven't done. Did you manage to do Mirage Island for Jessie? I haven't done that yet. Like, it is on my list to do, but it's a post-game event. So I'm only focusing on I'm focusing on doing the game through stages. So we've done everything from beginning to gym 1, we've done everything from gym 1 to gym 2, gym 2 to gym 3. We're now working on between gym 2, 3 and 4. So Mirage Island is currently up here and it needs completely redone. But that's a post-game thing, so we're not going to be doing that until we finish up to the Elite the Elite 4 stuff. Berry, we can do Berry instead. Sorry, by the way, did you remember the Pokeballs having held qualities? What do you mean by held qualities? Have you thought about doing mini games in this? Would you? No. I haven't looked at mini games. Mini games would be quite a thing. We could do. But with something like a mini game, I'm a bit wary to do mini games because I am actually started work on learning how to code my own game. Like, actually, I've got Unreal Engine 5 I've been playing with. I've been playing with Godot as well, which I might actually use for the engine. I don't want to spend too much time like doing complex hacking, like really complex stuff with artwork and mini games and stuff, when I could actually just code that for my other game. In this game, which I can actually package up and brand and sell and stuff. So, I have no idea what you mean by held qualities. I don't know. Sorry. Thanks, Jesus. I'm trying my best. I'm thinking about putting Arceus there, but it's going to be a fake one. So maybe if the player ever gets in and talks to the Arceus, it's going to be like ranch event scripts fake Arceus. Credits all the time. Jordan, thank you very much for the credits, bud. Appreciate them. I'm just going to take a quick toilet break because I'm really thirsty. I'm going to fill up. Hey, Peppy, I'm just running to the toilet. I'm back in like 2 minutes. What we're doing is we want something to happen when the player talks to this Arceus. It's a fake art. It's like a statue of an Arceus. I think we could try and do something funny. So if you got any ideas, pop them in, and I'll add one in when I get back. So 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. Hello there. Mega Bracelet. I've already got somewhere for the Mega Bracelet. That's in Rubello Town. So here is a custom town, just above Berry Boy. So you go to the Berry people. Basically, it's almost the same point you get it in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. So the Omega Ruby, you pretty much get it here when Stephen talks to you and he gives that to you. But that's a bit boring, I think. This one, you just come a bit further and you can access here. You come up here and yeah. See, I currently haven't done anything to it. It is a blank arena. I will do something with it at some point. But Rubello Town, that will become the mega point. There's quite a few little things to do here. Blocked off. Will there be multiple regions? Currently I'm not planning on doing multiple regions. And the reason for that is space limitation on the ROM itself. We're limited to 32 megabytes. And yeah, so you're limited to 32 megabytes on the ROM. And where we're adding quite a lot of stuff, I'm keeping it to the one region. Once we finished Hoenn, we could look at adding a second region to it. But at the same time, if we wanted to do a multi-region game, I've been toying about the idea of doing one in Pokemon Essentials and just doing every region. But I feel like if we can, I'd rather flesh out one region fully and add lots of stuff to do in a single region, that you don't feel the need to go to another region, because another region is just more maps. It's more areas to explore. Whether you call it Johto, Kanto, Hoenn, or you have Kanto and Hoenn one map, or just have a bigger Hoenn, it's very similar experience to the player in the long run anyway. A held quality is something like Pokemon doesn't do anything when. Oh, so you want Pokeballs to do something when held? Fall into a cave and you speak to fake arc when you speak. We could have you fall in. Maybe that's how you. Could have you fall in, but where would you come out if you fell in? Could you do a post-game town, a House of Cynthia like Black and White? I've already done that, and it's not post-game area. It's here. There is a new house right next to Pokemon Center, and it's like, I know it's Leaf at the moment. I need to get the sprite for Cynthia, but this is Cynthia, and she uses her BDSP champion team. So she ain't the Slack. And the reason there's trigger points when you come in. Once you walk in, that's it. You got Battler. There's also these ones here because on many of the maps you can teleport to her. There, so that you can turn on something I've called troll mode, and it's going to add some of the more silly suggestions are going to be locked behind it. Some people want a bit more of a serious playthrough, and if you land on that square, boom, you get teleported to her, and the only way out is winning the fight. So that's if you want a brutal Nuzlocke. There's only about here's one of them. So they're hidden around every map. I need to fill them up with the new maps, but yeah, it'll be a bit of a laugh. Is the idea. Making different kind of Pokeballs improve explosion self-destruct by 10 to 300%. I could do that possibly. Maybe a stairwell opens up with. Yes, that's a good point. So we could have it. Maybe we need to work out how you get in there. I wouldn't do this. I think do it, Peppy. Make your own hack. If you need any help, I'm here to help. There's loads of resources, which makes it really easy to learn. Hey, Mac, Manav, how you doing, bud? Good to see you again. But yeah, making a game is depending how you want to do it. So I obviously use decomp because it uses C and I know how to code and stuff. But yeah, I'm liking maybe so a secret area under here. So we've got the fake icons. I'm going to add a sign to sort of try and get the player in. I didn't want to do too much because it wasn't technically able to reach this area, but if we're going to make it accessible, SU box format, Arceus, the one true God, and then we'll do a new line, and we'll have some internal dialogue, which will be Bush. How did they manage to catch Arceus? It doesn't. Oh no, it doesn't seem to move much. And they'll be like, "Oh, what's going on there?" With experience making games, so I think, oh, if you've got experience making games, then it'll be you'll have no difficulties here at all. Yeah, decomp uses sort of C++. I use for the event scripting. There's this great tool called PoriScript, which makes it just easier to code in sort of standard looking scripting language. Compared to without it, the code looks like we've got one here, Bird and Turf Town scripts. Yeah, so normally it looks like this. Which it's codable enough, but this converts it into that style, and this I think is a lot easier to manage. And then of course the main actual sort of code itself is all just done in C++. So if you've got an understanding, you'll be easily able to do some more complex changes. I tend to do most of this stuff off stream, but this is where I create. So if you want to create an ability, for example, I've defined it here. I have added it into here, so object into that. Yeah, so you write it into here to see how it affects in battle. So yeah, if you know how to code and you made games, you'll find it. You find it a doll. Would have been sorry, not in this game. This is an improved hack of Emerald. We take an emerald, we're just adding to it based off your ideas. If you've got areas where you got suggestions, we can add them in. There's no real design document or plan to it. I have ideas, but other than that, nope. I am working on another ROM hack which is completely unique story. new region, 8 new gyms, new everyone. So that one, you can. There is another one I'm working on, but this is a bit more random and silly. It's more for practicing. Well, languages. So yeah, this is C++, and this is PoriScript. When you fall into this card, there's a pretty silly item, e.g., I need to make a lottery ticket. If that's the case. How long do you think it's going to take? How long do you think it takes to actually do an actual good Pokemon game? Yeah, 4 or 5 years would probably be right. It depends on how many people you get helping you. So I'm working predominantly on my own. I mean, this map was made by a viewer. This map up here, these maps these are the finished 2 maps, were made by one of our mods, and we got some sort of placeholders here they've been working on. You can see these are very unfinished, need a lot of work, but these 2, I put on like 90% there. That helps it, but then doing all the, like, I've got, so the guy who did this does like the artwork for me. So if you've got to pay someone to do the art, someone to do music and all that stuff, to really build up from the scratch, yeah, it can easily take years. It depends how much time you get. I only get an hour or so in the evening to put something together. And most of that time it's finding a good couple of comments. I spent like an hour per comment and those things on. Would this be available on GBA emulators? Yes, this is available on GBA emulator. You can play it now. The latest demo is available on our Discord. You can find that in our profiles. All 3 of my ROMs are in there. I've got the Pokemon vs Lions in there, Pokemon Trials, which is my custom one, which is about 4 gyms deep, and then this one. So yeah, it is in there. I'm working on a non-GBA one, which is Pokemon EXE. I've been sent a load of design documents for. I just need to code for a friend. I'll probably stream that. That's down in Pokemon RPG Maker. Yeah, I've been tooling around with like trying to make my own game as well. Looking at Godot and stuff. I think Godot might be the best one. You remember the Evolution MC I made? I have some ideas. When you show all the videos battle team of EVs. So that's actually been developed a bit further because I did see that comment. I know I haven't replied to it because it's going to be quite a bit of work. So I need a weekend when I'm at home to develop that. And unfortunately, I've got a wedding this weekend, and I'm away for work next week. But when I get some time, I'm going to sit down with that. But a couple of people in our Discord were discussing a similar thing, and there's been some designs thrown up for more evolutions. So adding them for like the crystal type, dragon type, flying type, and we're going to have a trainer aside to that. So the idea is you come along and you like show them the EVs and you do something and they'll give you the thing to do it. So there's going to be a whole load of stuff tied to EV. And what I might do, I'm going to write that code because I also want to copy that code into my other game. Because I've been working on Evolution Stone Quest. I've got the quest menu and stuff in that one. When a Chardarats armor can be in that case, that's the point. We've got the Chardarats armors. I think what I'll do for now, Jordan, I'm going to put you shouldn't be here because it's not accessible, and we'll do make statue accessible. When spoken to, you fall into a cave. In the cave is some rare Pokemon and Chardarat armor. I know it's not spelled like that, but there we go. Because that's going to be a whole thing. I just want people to be like, what the fuck is Arceus doing there? Okay. What wild Pokemon should be in this area? Because we actually have got some grass, so definitely think we should add in wild Pokemon. So the way it works here, you can't see it, but the top 2 Pokemon are 20% encounters rates. Next 4 are 10% encounter rate. You've got 2 5%, 2 4%, and then 2 1% encounter rate. So the most highest encounter rate to lowest encounter rate. Let's put that. Well, yes, Arceus is able to change type with the plates. Just pretty much all Pokemon should act like they do in normal games. Unless I've directly changed them. Nidoking, Nidoqueen. Joshua, thanks for the likes. You want Wild Nidoking and Nidoqueen in a level 20 area. That's brutal. Why don't we put... I'll put Nidoran in, I think, at 10%. Nidorino. You remember, this area is... This is accessible... Nidorina. Oh, no, I get what you're saying, the breeding area. But you got to remember, this is accessible once you get to Moorville. It's like it's pre-Rock Smash area. We could make it a post-Rock Smash area. But yeah, it's pre-Rock Smash area. So fighting Wild Nidokings would be good. And I prefer the idea, actually. Because at this point, we could add a Moonstone in somewhere. We could hide a Moonstone or something. But once you've got that Moonstone, you'll be able to evolve it. And then you've got a really good Pokemon for the... Because it's an electric gym. So that could be quite good. No, we're looking at a level... It would be same level as these guys. Level 14s. I set it to 12 to 15 because I'm lazy with my leveling like these guys. How many gyms of Pokemon will be there? It's 1 to 9. All Pokemon are in this game. So yeah, so I'll probably do max level 15. Yeah, we're nowhere near like level 50 wild Pokemon yet. We're still like pre-Nidoran. Nidoran doesn't evolve to like level 16 anyway, does it? Nidoran evolves at level 16. So yeah, there you go. So in fact, we'll turn these two to be level 16s. Watson Gym straight after. Yeah, hide a Moonstone. Yeah, hide a Moonstone. Where should we do a Moonstone? Maybe it can be tied to inside these houses. So if we go into the house, new warp. Because I haven't actually done these yet. Could be an Eevee cave you fall into. Could be. We're not going to work on the cave today, though. So, I think Ditto would be a good one. Maybe they're sort of thrown over from... Yeah, a couple of Dittos. Might put Ditto as like a 4% encounter rate. Ditto. I'm also going to throw in, because I want to double check, I think Skitty has a chance to drop Moonstones. Should we go item Moonstone? I'm going to add a Pokemon here. So I'm just searching for it. If we go evolution, item rare. So these Pokemon, the item rare means it's got like a 5% chance to hold this item. So we've got Cleffa, Clefairy. So Cleffa has a chance to hold Moonstone. Lunatone has a chance to hold a Moonstone. That's it. That's it. Maybe we'll put Cleffa here as well. So you got a chance to farm Moonstones if you get like Thief or Covet or something. Can you add a Pokemon Colosseum in the dead space? Which dead space? Because we are filling up so much dead space. In fact, let me pull it up. Where are you talking about? Because see, a lot of the dead space is filled up. These islands are going to have something on. I mean, we have got one. We've got the battle tower, the battle frontier, and over here is I can't really see fully. So we've got Evergrande City, and to the right, we're going to have expanded Evergrande City, which is going to have a load of like really tough. We're talking about tough post-game challenges and stuff. So maybe something like that. Skitty can be below. That was my only basis. Since you have Moonstone, what about Sunstone Pokemon? Sunstone, you can already get a Sunstone in this game. Put moonstone and flower. Yeah, we'll hide a hidden moonstone. We'll do hidden item on this flower here. So you guys know that is a moonstone. Item moonstone. And I need to create the flag for that. Anyway, I'm sort of ready. All right, we'll do that. I was going to do a Colosseum in the expanded Evergrands. So that is, I've got ideas for this. What I'm calling the Champions Guild. It's something I'm bringing over from Avarom Hack. But yeah, I'm with you on that. So yeah, so Sunstone you can already get. There's a Sunkern. So I've added some hidden areas. There's a Sunkern one, a Zoroark, and a Riolo one. Which can't, well, semi-Riolo. I need to actually add the Riolo area, like hidden. But yeah, so you can get the Sunstone before you actually get Sunstone before you battle your rival for the first time, which I think gives you Sunflora. You can get Sunflora like as soon as you get your starter, or you eventually be able to get Espeon with it. So I think I added it. I might have to double check. I'm looking to make it so that you can use the stones to evolve the EVs, because there's no light day nonsense. Put Sunkern there because it evolved from Sunstone, and it is a C, kind of like breeding. Yeah, we can put Sunkern. We haven't. There is one Sunkern, but make it giving it away to be very accessible is good. Near the Elite Four, put the Red Gyarados. I wanted to put Red Gyarados somewhere else. On top of, actually, we could put it on top of the waterfall, because you know Magikarps go up on top of a waterfall. But yeah, maybe in the Evergrande City we'll do that. I wanted to add, what was it? I'm gonna add Miltank because I'm thinking big areas. Yeah, so Miltank, 1% encounter rate from Miltank. Where's starting areas? Little Root Town. This is Little Root Town. So this is Hoenn. Oh, I know we're looking at pretty much custom areas, but same as always. Little Root Town. I mean, it's obviously slightly different because this. Actually, you guys haven't seen this on stream yet. Actually, you've seen it on videos, haven't you? But yeah, so we got the Tauros. I put Tauros as a 1% encounter as well, because Tauros this early would absolutely body the rest of them. But yeah, here, if you see these S's, those S's lead to Hidden Grotto. I haven't got a Sunkern Sprite yet, but yeah, it's in there. There's one for Trapinch in this area. It's actually been removed. I actually removed this area from the game temporarily. This was the expanded desert. Massive, just like unwieldy desert leading to a pyramid. And there is that's a Zoroark. Or Zoroark. I don't remember which one it is. It says it's the Zoroark Grottos. It's probably Zoroark. We're at the ranch, aren't we? That's the unfinished ranch we removed. Just an idea, you could put like an old dungeon such as Missing. I actually want to add Missing No into the game. I'm tempted to do what Insurgents did. As Insurgents, you can they've got like soaring, and you can fly over, and just hunt Missing No. So I'm tempted to put it in as a post game area. I might tie it to the moon, like maybe something happens on the moon and you end up like catching Missing No or something. I don't know. Or maybe once you get Arceus, you can like take on Missing No. I think that. Can you give all my Zigzagoons a focus sash? Can do. Give me 2 seconds. What was I doing? Yes, I've added the Moonstone. Let's finish one. Let me finish the encounters first. So we're gonna add Tauros. We'll add the normal Tauros here, and we can add the other ones in later because we have got Gen 9. Can you have it so I have Houndour as my starter? Can you do something? So I need to update. I'm going to update the starters at some point because currently they're the default 3. How early can you get Houndour? I can make it so you can get Houndour early. Maybe here instead of Poochyena, You have a 10% chance. There you go. You have a 10% chance of getting a Houndour in Route 103. There you go, DV. Did you put Gracidia Flower in a dead space? Gracidia Flower, I have no idea what I'm doing with that yet. I've lost a feeling. Okay, so we've got a couple more encounters to fill out. We can always just fill out some things to make them like higher percentages. Let's make Miltank a 5% encounter. Let's get those wobbly nips into everyone's team. Tyrogue's already got a load of areas, and I think Tyrogue you can catch in the expanded island. Where is it? Dewford. I think you can catch it here. Yeah, Tyrogue you can find on Dewford Island. So, no, not at the moment. Oh yeah, this area as well. I haven't spoken about much. Just the fifth. Just be Regidrago. Up and meet your fools. So, new area up here. Coming soon. I don't know what's going further up, but this will be Regidrago's hideaway. With the baby poke. I was going to add Cleffer, wasn't I, for the Moonstones. I think we'll add Cleffer, and I've already got an area good for XP. If you want somewhere to grind, the grass here, the Pokemon actually have high XP yields. So what level are they? They're level 20, 25. It's kind of a tough area. That is quite a high area. We're bringing that down a lot. But this area is sort of designed for more decent breeding or training, because they have high yield XP for their stats. So they're weaker Pokemon with higher XP yields. We get decent amount of from farming there. Elekid baby, Elekid Magby. I think Elekid I've already got in. It's not just breeding, like it's sort of ranchy as well. Yeah, Magby you can get here. You could throw Elekid in. Throw Elekid in. I think for the Nidoran, the normal Nidorans in as like the highest encounters as well. I'll probably change this. There we go. Can make it easy to get Bagon earlier. Such a shame it's late game for first Evo. I mean, Bagon is... I like the fact Bagon's hard to find. Bagon being found in such a hard way is one of the best things about Emerald. The fact that the game isn't like is always tough to explore. Like you come this area early, but you see all these areas and all these waterfalls. Like, oh, can I go along them? You come up here and you see this. And he's like, oh, I must be able to. And you come back later into the game. You've developed, you've grown, and it's not until then that you can finally get yourself a Bagon. I love that. That's one of the best parts. It forces you to explore. It forces you to go out your way and find. If you just find it, like if it's just a powerful Pokemon that you get given, it kind of it diminishes its the point of it. And I want to do similar with all the pseudo legends, is really make them tough to find, something you work towards. User, thank you for the follow. Smeagol, what drops Destiny not? I don't know what drops this does. Smeagol's already got a cave to itself. It's got a whole cave designated to itself on the island. What island is it on? The post-game one. You know the one I'm talking about. Do you? Do I? Your things. Held item equals focus slash. Battle Frontier, yeah. There's a cave in Battle Frontier in Emerald. If you didn't know that, there's a lot of things I've been learning while sort of scraping through the codes. Is it Route 130? Yeah, Route 130. So here is Battle Frontier, but if you surf over here, this lady, and use your, you can clear Cedar Widow. You can then come into this cave here, and it's only got Smeagol's in. This is only an emerald, not in ruby and sapphire. Yeah, you have a huge cave, dedicated to it, and it comes out here. It's just so very easy to get Smeagol. You have to beat it for. That's fair. Can you make shiny Pokemon? What? Okay, so shiny Pokemon. Let's come out a bit. What rate do we want shiny Pokemon to have? So currently it's 1 in 8,092. If we look at the code, I search it, shiny odds. So currently it's the higher this number, the better the odds. So it's 8 divided by 6,000. Yeah, that's basically it's 1 in 8,192. I can up this, or we can up the shiny charm. Shiny charm. Yeah. So currently it rolls 2 extra times. We could up this. When you get the shiny charm, it rolls a lot more frequently. We need to make the shiny charm a bit more accessible. Definitely a post-game thing. Make it. Yeah. So DV's phone. Yeah. Make it hard to get. Keep bag on what it is. 1 in 2,000. My shiny would be 1 in 100. 5 in 8,000. Can we get our own trainer? We can add trainer tips. Yeah. Then for the Hydreigon, you have to do like triple battle trial like 7. We could put Hydreigon tied to the cast the pyramid I made. I say I stole from this map. Onyx, where is it? Route 100. Let's go Route 111. Oh, it's not even connected anymore. Route 111. Yeah, so we could put Hydreigon to this. Like this area, it's currently is going to be blocked. But we could have it. Yes, it's currently blocked, but we're going to have a trigger that opens it up. I might have this open as part of like Groudon. Like maybe Groudon's being awoken made this fall apart, and it gives you access to here. Maybe we could have Hydreigon locked behind this, where you get yourself as well as. Hey Phoenix, welcome on in. How you doing? Good of you to join us. Shiny rate 1 in 100. Shiny charm can double the spawn rate. 1 2,000. So this is shiny rates. DV, thank you for the follow, bud. Hello there. Okay, so what I'm thinking is we'll give the shiny charm like 16 extra rolls. It's gonna hammer it. But at the same time, we will increase shiny odds. So we're gonna make it so the shiny charm is really worthwhile. Currently, it's 1 in 8,000. So 16 in 8,000 is like what? 8 in 4, 1 in 2. You're looking at like 1 in 500. So you'll get quite a few shinies when you get the shiny charm. I would just say let's double it. So without a shiny charm, you get 1 in 4,000. Maybe you get double battles and stuff. With the shiny charm, let me get my calculator out. So it's 6,536 divided by 16. The odds are 1 in 4,000. We divide that again by 16. Oh, come on. 40, 96. Oh, I turned unlock off. I did. Divided by 16. So basically, with the shiny charm, your odds of getting shiny are 1/256. I think that should be good enough. That will give you a really good shiny rate. Oh, you're doing the O2 run. Oh, you're just back. I have an idea. What if the sand of the beach can give you beach Pokemon? I would have to create a custom tile for that. But I was thinking about just adding like static counters, like some of the beach ones. Okay. Yeah, shiny odds are now like 1-256 with the shiny charm. So black screen for me. You're not seeing any else chat. So, well, okay. So Phoenix, you'll be hearing a lot of other people because I'm using Restream. So some of the people I'm talking to on YouTube, you should see Restream pop up on the screen anyway. But a lot of the people I'm talking to are on TikTok, so I'm also live over there. So that might be some of your confusion. Because I've got my other channel where I've got all the numbers and stuff, but I've given up on that. DV, thank you for the fist bump. Thank you for the credits, my love. My love? Oh yeah, you can be my love, my lad, my bud. Yeah, Twitch isn't working. It's just my Twitch isn't working. That's annoying. You see, I didn't check. Absolutely didn't check. DV with the 60 GGs, absolute boss. Thank you very much for that. It's greatly appreciated. Oh, I've changed screens. You're saying my Twitch isn't working. No, alright, thanks for popping in. Manav. You're right. Twitch is a blank screen. How's it looking on YouTube? Fine on YouTube. I don't know why Twitch has been a bitch. Okay, I've closed it on Twitch. Okay. Probably explains why no one was joining on Twitch. Software name. This software is called Pori Maps. It allows you to draw using tiles in Decomp Emerald. And then if you want to do any scripting, I just use Visual Studio Code. Nothing fancy, nothing complex. Okay, so we've upped the rate for shiny charms, shiny Pokemon. How do we want to do shiny charm? That is a good point. I just want to play Emerald. You can now get a Houndour really early. In fact, DV, why don't we do something else? It's a bit jarring with the pink and yellow. What's pink and yellow? Oh, this. Oh, this is. So you remember, you'll be playing much closer on it. It looks a bit different. This weird from the top. This is like that square is the view you actually have. But this is a mass. Yeah, it looks weird from a distance, but you won't see much of it. You'll be looking at a lot. Hey, Phoenix, welcome to the YouTube side. Sorry for that. I've killed the Twitch stream. I don't know why Twitch has been such a horrendous to us. So we're talking about the shiny charm. Oh no, actually we're talking about DV. So we've added in Route 103. Yes, you can get your Houndour here. But if you're gonna get an early Houndour, you have to get Houndour right, don't you? We need to add in a way for you to get Mega Houndour. Otherwise, what's the point in getting an early Houndour if you're not gonna be able to turn it off? Let me turn up my I need to get back. I need to fix the there we go, you can see me a bit better now. I need to fix the ring light I've got. So I do have one. There was a big problem with it. I'll show you now why I have all these lighting issues. I bought it. It was great until plug it in. I turn it on. I should give a warning. Yeah, it strobes. I don't know why this is strobing. Maybe it's my computer's not giving enough power. Oh, Phoenix, I completely forgot. I had dinner and I was sat with my wife, and just I will get around to it. I'll probably at some point I'll read it. So, so I think DV, we need to add you into the game, and I think you need to be protecting Houndourite. So where's a good place to put Houndour? Do we put you up on the volcano? Do we hide you, or maybe in this area is massively underutilized, I think. What item is this? Firestone and Toxic. Yeah. So this is no longer going to give Firestone because it's like who uses Firestone? Well, I say that Firestone's a very useful item, but by this point in the game, you can actually buy I've made it so you can buy firestones. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna change this to where is it? Oh, it's in the common find item file. Give me a second, I just need to scroll through the code to find what I'm looking for. Where is it? Item ball refactor pi. I'm gonna have to. Okay, I'm gonna do it this the old-fashioned way. So we're gonna add handle. Put in the tree house outside of it. What do you mean the tree house outside of it? I never see why all of the items in Pokemon are stored in Pokeballs. I think it was just it just comes from the original game. The original game obviously had very limited space. They were working with what, like 8 megabytes, if that. They had a limited number of very few number of like actual things they could have. Most old games used to use, it was basically an RPG, so picking from old RPGs, you could have a chest or something, but that didn't make sense, so they used a ball. They already had the image for the ball because they had it thrown in the game, so it's saved on that space. So and everything, just because it was used once, it ended up continue being used. I like it. I like that idea. Realistically, it wouldn't be like that, but that's why I've started using those like flashing lights to show something's hidden. When you come out the top, do you get TM to get to the hideouts from the woman? Oh, you're talking about this guy who gives you hidden power or secret power. My attention here is also on IoT. No, that's fine, Phoenix. Appreciate you being here. Even if you just enjoy me chatting away. I know a lot of people will end up just putting me on in the background, listening to me talk. Yeah, so newer games are just kept with it. But I do like what they've done in newer games, and I need to add it in this game. Is yellow Pokeball is TM's, red Pokeball is item, which is a great concept that was added from the women. I mean, that's a dude, but sure. We can so you want, okay, so what you're saying is you want to be in this treehouse instead. You want to make a secret base, which we can do. So what we do is we delete that. We open up, I think I already made the custom tile for it. Did I not? I haven't. Okay, so we need to make a custom tile, which is easy to do. Takes 2 seconds because I've done it in my other game. Tile set editor. So let me just find an empty item. There we go. Oh, in fact, we need to copy it across. I know you can't see what I'm working on, guys, but I'm working on it. That goes there, and then this is a door, non-animated door. Okay, boom. There we go. So we can now add you into there. Quick question: are we still going to get? Yeah, it's Emerald, of course. One of the main things I've done in my other game as well is make sure secret bases work, because secret bases are one of the coolest features. DV, it's no stress at all. That's what I do. In my other game, secret base is one of the core things, and I've made loads of hidden secret bases. And when you do them, you get items from them, and I've hidden to get decorations for your base. You actually have to find them. You don't buy them. You find them in other people's hidden bases. So yeah. So DV, you're going to be sort of like the intro to secret bases. What are secret bases? So in Generation 3 and in their remakes, when you got to this area, you speak to this guy, and he gave you secret power. Secret power is a move you can teach your Pokemon, and like HMs, if you found basically trees that look like this, have we got any of them there? So you got trees that look like that. These rocks, Route 119. These bushes, you go up to them and you could secret power on it, and it would open them up, and then you could go into them, and it would generate. They would have different looks, and you would go in and be like, "Do you want to own it? Yes or no?" And if you say yes, you could then basically have your own hidden base. Indoor dynamic. So, you'd have an example. So you've got all the different sort of shaped ones, caves, the cave ones, trees and shrubs. And then here you could basically decorate it. You could put like furniture in, and when you did like record switching with other players by doing mystery gift, or you could switch records, their mystery bases would be in your world. So you could then battle so if you did it with that, your friend's team they'd be sat here with their Pokemon team, and you'd battle them. And like when I was a child playing, we'd all hide a base out, and you'd have like 20, 30 of your mates' hidden bases in your world, which I thought was a brilliant idea. Absolutely loved it. But of course, where I'm not smart enough to be able to reconnect that or do it online, we have to do it this way, which basically is adding viewers in to secret bases. That's it. They were just somewhere to decorate. You could put your trophies and stuff in it. So when you got trophies for doing, getting certain challenges like beating Battle Frontier and stuff, you could put them up. You could also like battle your friends in there. So your friend's Pokemon team would be in there, and you could battle them. It was a cool little way to interact with your mates without them having to be next to you. So I'm catching up. I give Meta Charizard Y, X not Y. X I can do because Y's already got a location. Actually, I can put you outside the Y location. I should do that next. You should do secret base endgame where there's someone inside that gives you their starters' ultimate moves. Could do that. Are we gonna get any more functionality of the move? It's gonna be the same. I might add some custom decorations in, but I've no interest. Oh, my head is just becoming a weird floating orb, isn't it? Because it's getting dark. Let me turn the light on. I'm looking for. I've just had my hair cut. But not that bold yet. There we go. I really need to get a new ring light. But I'm not going to be doing much work on the secret bases, purely because, again, it's work I could be spending on my other game, and I do want to make a custom game, and maybe I'll do some way of. I think we're doing like player own house in that, which you can interact with other players and your friends and stuff. Oh yeah, Phoenix, I have a camera on TikTok. What I want to do is find a way to get a camera. I need to get a camera source that I can put into OBS and into TikTok Studio. Because currently TikTok Studio has been a bitch. Oh no, TikTok's been a bitch. And although I've been given access, they're not sending me my stream key, so I can't send OBS to everything. And because your camera can only go into one source at a time, it's a right pain. Hey! Oh yeah, here we go. Hey Phoenix, you're over here now. Yeah. Most people watch me over on TikTok. I'm doing it on YouTube as well. Mainly to get the watch hours up in case I get monetized. Because I've got like 2 other accounts which have got well over 1,000 subs from shorts, but they're not monetized, so I don't get any views because I'm too lazy to do real editing. That's why we get 10 views on my long videos. Okay. We're making DV a secret base, aren't we? Hidden bases. Add new map to group. DV hidden base. Okay, so indoor dynamic. Which is a tree? So you can have tree 1, tree 2, or tree 3. Which would you like? Oh, the camera's getting really. Oh yeah, I'll put auto exposure on. I can't do auto exposure because normally it just makes my face go like bright red. Mutual Falls, but it's a big ocean. Ah, yeah, Jake, I like that idea, and we're working on that. Let me pull it up. I hit this button. So this is our world map. But Meteor Falls, you can see, has this whole area here. We're going to expand this and turn this into Snowy Mountains. There's going to be a new peak here. There's a new peak here. The volcano is going to have a proper peak. I'm creating a new mountain here, which is not as tall, but it's sort of one from the anime. But yeah, and I might throw a volcano or something on Jurassic Island, but Jurassic Island is already massive. You can tell which are the custom areas, because they're just big compared to, like, what vanilla gives us. Recently found your content. Love the work. Can you make custom Pokemon sprites or is it just TeamPlay? Thanks, Joe Mama. Glad you enjoyed it. Jake, thank you for the follow. I can't make custom sprites because I am a shit artist. I'm a coder. I'm technical. I can do codey stuff. I can't do art, but we can add custom art. If you want to make sprites, join our Discord. I can show you. I can give you the tools you need to be able to make Gen 3 art, and I can add it into the game. I do have someone who's been working on art. Like, so if you see, I'm pull it up. So, because I know when I originally started making custom art, everyone's like, "Oh, it looks shit." It's like, they're not wrong. Like, it does look terrible. And you see a massive difference between like my art and someone else's. But like this, if you remember the video with the Bidoof, that was made by this artist guy. He's absolutely incredible. And I mean, that looks so much better than the art I've done, which is shit. Pokemon community want just everything. I just want a good game, to be fair. And I won't give it to them. I'll give them random nonsense in this one. My other game will be good. DV, did you say which map you wanted, or do you not care? You happy for me to just give you one? Don't take that out of context. So vanilla is it uses this. This whatchamacallit. What's the word I want? Layout. I'm just pulling up now. So I missed one. Okay, no worries, Stevie. So I'm making your custom. Oh, whacked my really bad finger and I just whacked it on my mouse. So I'm making your custom, your hidden base. So you got tree 1, tree 2, tree 3, and tree 4 to pick from, and then we'll decorate it. Maybe, but no, Peppy, good, glad for you to join the Discord. Enjoy your time there. It's not the most active one. It's not the most thrilling one, but it's a good way for me to get things out. Slowly building on it. At one point, I'll eventually make it look better. I've been slowly working on. We've got a couple of bots in there now. I'm slowly working on actually making it usable. The latest release area needs complete redone, so it's nice and readable. But I'm bad at that stuff. I just want to just sit and code. Can I get? Yeah, I can add you in as well. We start slowly adding. We're at the point I'm happy to start adding secret bases because we're about to have secret bases sort of given to the player, like version 4. Yeah. So anyway, okay. So we'll go tree 1 because that's what it's meant to be, and this is a 11 by 9 area. 11 by 9. Drop that in. That looks horrible at the moment, so we need to make sure we pick the right tiles. Not that one. Secret base tree. There we go. How easy it is to make. Okay, we need to do a couple of things first. We need to create a warp. The warp will... Yeah, the warp will teleport us out to where we need to go, which is route 100 and... I don't know what route it is. Route 111. So we go route 111. Destination warp. I think it's warp 2. Move this dude out of the way. It's warp 5. Ah, okay. DV... DV_ hit base. There we go. That's warp 5. Okay, so you are now your basis thing. Your Discord link to the live. Oh, I know why. I'm sorry, Unique Legends. What I did was I copied the one from last time, forgetting I don't have a custom thing for YouTube, and I stopped running on Twitch. I'm so sorry for that. Do you mind posting? Oh, I'll do it because you'll get kicked. Yeah, I sent it to the last one, didn't I? Correct link. So sorry about that. I still want to copy it all, but I forget YouTube, because it creates it as a... It doesn't link it to the channel, it links it to its own video. YouTube does it differently. I'm new to streaming on YouTube. 7 days. Yeah, you probably watching the last one, wondering why I wasn't replying. Sorry for that. Gonna add any more. I can add as much Gen 2 as you want. We have up to Gen 9 in the game. So let's work on your thing. So what type of trainer do you want to be? And what decorations would you like? How do you want your room decorated? We can throw in... We can go with the fire theme and throw in the Fire Blast mattress. Fire Eater. What is the Fire Eater one? Gen 3 Fire Eater. I don't think it's not in Gen 3, is it? No, it's a Gen 2 one. Okay. We don't have Fire Reavers in Gen 3. Yeah, Peppy, I can do yours next, as you asked. Black and red. Black and red. There is no Fire Eater. Annoyingly. I'll give you this table. So I'm just sort of throwing things down. There's a specific thing you want, then we can do it. We throw a Torchic on the wall for you. But if you feel welcome to decorate one and send it over. It's very hard to. I need to find a way to show the tiles. Could just do this. Yeah, I'll do this. So you can see the tiles now on the side. So these are the tiles you get to choose. Are you going to remove the limit to how many decorations we can have? I didn't know there was a limit. Let's have a look. Decoration limit. Decoration. Or hidden base. Secret base. There's probably... Finds a background secret base event for map. No. There's probably a limit based on memory. Secret bases. Here we go. Each secret base is designed by identifier value. Secret map is identified ID 10 and 1 digit is used to differentiate secret bases using the same map. Therefore, secret bases can be used by up to 10 different secret bases in the game. Ah, this is the issue I've got in my game. Yeah, so that's for creating secret bases. That I need to keep an eye on. Do they teleport something? Secret base ID. No, they don't. Secret base. Just trying to see if there's any obvious code. Event scripts. Here we go. Secret base, PC show, register, sand, doll, cushion, enter, init decorations. Go secret base, script, nope. Event scripts, secret base. Set var, special, secret base, initialize. If there is a way, it's not easy to find, so I'll have a look at it later. Phoenix. It was like, I thought it was more than 10. Easy with that to feel more black. There isn't much black options, to be honest. Very limited to... It doesn't have the biggest choice. Domesticated Charmander chilling. I don't have a Charmander. What dolls have we got? You can throw some dolls in as well. You can have a Charizard chilling. You have a Torchic. There is no Charmander doll. Sorry to catch you up. Imagine the coding, did it in college training. Thanks, Drew. I mean, I do it for a living, so coding is, well, something I do. I've been spent all day learning a new language because I'm learning Scala at the moment for work. Hey, Kyra, how you doing, bud? Welcome on in. If you've got a specific sprite you want to use, otherwise I'll just throw you in as this guy for now. DV. And we'll code you in. But no, this scripting is actually not too bad because I'm doing event scripting for the basic level of coding. Event scripting, which is this side, uses something called PoriScript. Really, really simple. So I just do something like DV hidden base event script. I'm just going to name the script what I want. I'm going to call it DV. And then here I'm going to lock all. This prevents the player from moving around and sort of freezes the game, and release all, which lets the player interact again and gets rid of any text. I'm doing good, Kyra. I'm having a good evening. I've got probably about half an hour before I got to go, but I hope you're doing well. And then here we're going to do trainer battle single. Do you want a single battle or a double battle, DV? Do single for now, just while you're answering. So trainer battle single just means we're going to start a trainer battle. There's a load of code behind this, but this is just it's just a reference to things. Single battle, okay, so we'll do hidden base DV, and then we're going to pass a couple of arguments. This argument tells it, it's basically a number, but it relates to a number. It basically says which trainer we're calling. We're going to be calling hidden base DV, which I've not created yet. Then we do DV intro, DV outro, and we're going to do a post battle, which I'll explain in a second. PostScript, and then we've got message box format, outro. Thank you for the follow, Alba. Hello, Dan. Hey, Dan, how you doing, bud? I just realised I forgot you changed your name. How you been doing? We were talking about you the other week. Hope you're doing all right. Hope things you're enjoying your time on the bike. I used the wrong curly brackets. Is this Pokemon Trials? This is not Pokemon Trials. This is Visual Studio game. This is VSG. This is the game I'm creating based off of viewers' ideas. Kai, I'm not streaming on Twitch. Twitch is broken, but I'm also live on TikTok. I'm streaming on the channel Trials Versus, so you can find us over there as well. Yeah, it's still an Emerald hack, but it is it's the pure Emerald. I need to get back to Trials at some point. I'm probably going to take a break from this now the heat sort of died down from the views. So I'm a trainer in it to face. You are now a trainer to face, yes. Face player. No, nothing much. Just we're down the social club because we're playing our last game of the season, and they just game was brought up. I think because they were saying that all the players are getting old, and I'm pretty much the youngest player now. So DV, I need now your intro. So you know when you start a battle and the trainer says something, what are you gonna say? So we need your text for DV intro. DV intro format in there. We need your outro as well. And anyone who wants a trainer, just think about this stuff. Feel free, if we don't get around to it tonight, drop it in our Discord. And as well, if you want a hidden base, you design it, drop it in the Discord. I'll add it in some time. I might be able to add 1 or 2 tonight before I go. So you need your outro. I've no idea. That's fine. You have to think about it right now. And the PostScript is basically a piece of script that's going to run once they've beaten you. So we're going to say something, and then you're going to give item. You're going to give the player item Hound might. So this. So yeah, Hound might. So now we need to actually create you as a trainer. So we create a new trainer here. We currently have 900. How many custom trainers are there? there. 853. So we're almost 100 custom trainers at the moment. We're not too many, but we're getting there. We're getting there. 36. Let me get trainers. This file. So now we're getting to more of the realms of coding. So this is written in C or C++. Again, it's not so hard. It's just an object. So this has all the details. So we just say who it is, what class are they. So we'll call you a Pokemon trainer. Come on, trainer, class. Oh, I hate it when it does this. Winch rates, Pokemon trainer 1. Sort of my custom class. Can you make it so I have Houndour, Sneasel, and Cypher? Yeah, we can do that. Do you want Houndour, Houndoom? Because obviously I was going to do Mega Houndoom. Make stuff. Trainer pick. Trainer pick. Do you want? Up to you. Okay, we'll do. This is going to make you kind of tough. I'm gonna making my team form based on sick Peppy. I like it. Okay, well we'll make your wrong button. TV. Okay, and then we go to trainer parties. And we need to create our Pokemon trainer. So, this is post gym 3, level caps 30, and hard. We'll give you. I think we'll make you hard because you can be battled early on, but obviously at this point most people won't have level caps need fixing anyway for hard mode. Badge 5 is 31. I have to do a hard mode and an easy mode version, aren't I? Yeah, I've got to do 2 versions because of level cap. So we're going to have a hard mode version of you and an easy mode. So we'll do the hard mode and normal mode for weak little players like Dan. I was going to say start easy with 3 and then in the game make it so you can replay me. We can make you rebattable. We'll do 2 modes because there's a hard mode version of the game and then a normal mode. So we'll do the easy mode. Make you rebattable. Well, we'll have you in the late. We'll have you appear in the late game as well. Get a better reward, but I mean, your Houndoom is going to be a sick reward anyway. Hard mode. I'm just going to put the hard mode in at the moment. So I just want to I need to make a change, which is event flag. And wife sending me a message. What's it? Normal mode. Yeah. So if normal mode's turned on, we need to hide the character. Right. Hard mode. Hard mode. 36. 37. Okay. Now we'll make your team. We're going to make the hard mode team, which will be level 40. So you wanted a Sneasel. Hisuian, norm or normal? Is it Weavile you want, or I think for this one I might give you the evolved one for hard mode. So we'll give you the evolved versions. We'll give you a Scyther, which doesn't need evolving. I think Scyther is an incredible Pokemon without being evolved. And then we'll give you your... You're not too hard, we've only 3 Pokemon. Houndour, which of course has... Houndoom. Item Houndoomite. Houndoom. Okay, so Weavile. You're going to be tough. Let's give you, I don't know, move low kick. Move. Let's give you pursuit. Let's give you knock off. Let's give you ice shard. I think those are all moves it can learn. I'm going to give actually a dark gem. Basically, they come in unprepared. That pursuit is going to cause issues. Scyther. Eviolite. I like running it with dual wing beat. U-turn. Roost. And we don't need a fighting move. Give us a third move. A fourth move DV for Scyther. And Houndoom we're going to do Fire Blast. Oh, we'll do Flamethrower. Solar Beam. Night Slash. Night Slash. Good move actually. Houndoom. Houndoom. The high crit one. Yeah, that's that is nice. Double check. Houndoom. I think it'll Houndoom. Should do. Trailblaze. Solar Beam. It does. That's good. So Solar Beam, move Dark Pulse, move. Let's give it one more special move. Inferno, Dark, Smog Note. I like how it can learn Rain Dance. Ball, Shadow Ball. Blast, Hyper Beam, Sludge Bomb. Yeah, that'll deal with fairy types. Decent coverage. That's kind of brutal mon. Sludge Bomb. There you go. That is add Sword Dance. Sword Dance. Sword Dance to Scyther. Can do. No. So I've not put Shadow Ball on Houndoom because Dark Pulse hits Ghost and Psychic super effectively, which Shadow Ball does. Shadow Ball hits a lot more Pokemon neutrally, but it doesn't really need that coverage. So I've done it that way instead. What's the time? Oh, it's 9 o'clock. I'm actually getting tired, so I think I'm going to kill the stream here. If you have any more ideas, as always, drop into a video, or go on our Discord and make a comment there. So Peppy and anyone else, please just drop a comment or drop your team into our Discord. I'm going to compile this. I'm not going to release it this week. I'll do some other stuff. But thanks for joining, and I'll see you probably when I stream in 2 weeks' time. And have a good weekend, all of you. Bye.